surprise. Like I didn't know that camera. Welcome to Pro Wrestling Throwdown on this beautiful Monday evening, March the 10th. I'm Big Dog Luke Williams. It's Mighty Max Fury, Big Bad John, and Sweet Tea in the house. It's been a pretty blah week for professional wrestling. A couple interesting things have taken place, but before we get into all that, how was everybody's Monday evening at 10:30? Yeah.
It's very bright.
Well, we got good lighting here. I mean, you can see the lights in my eyes. See how beautiful those lights are? Natural light. It's quite nice. I'm not breaking the third wall or anything. Also, Pepsi not a sponsor, but it tastes delicious.
But it could be.
No, it doesn't. Not when you grew up on it and were forced to drink it.
Johnny, how was your week?
Week's good. Going good.
Good. Maximum?
Doing
all right?
I'm doing pretty well.
All right.
Sunday was kind of, blah. I had to hang out with a bunch of people I didn't really care about.
Here's the deal.
We don't care about you either.
We had this thing that we were doing, and
I don't even remember.
Kind of hang out.
I think I pretty much slept through Sunday.
Don't make me sit on
I
you.
don't
I will
remember.
replace you.
Ooh, that's sexy.
No, I'm playing. I'm doing good today.
Keanu Reeves movie.
Which one?
Anyways, Johnny, what's the top story?
Yeah, what we got?
The top story.
George Lowe, known to people of Cartoon Network fame, Boomerang. I think did he start on Boomerang, Johnny, or was it Cartoon Network?
I think Boomerang wasn't Boomerang part of Cartoon Network?
Yeah, Boomerang is part of Cartoon Network.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, Space Ghost Coast to Coast was late night.
It was like the David Letterman for
kids.
Yeah.
For kids. Well, not for kids.
It wasn't
You're
kids.
right.
It was on Adult Swim.
Yeah, Adult Swim. Yeah. Space Ghost, of course.
Coast to Coast.
The character itself was at one time a very serious superhero character in comic books, and then he just kind of took on a life of his own as what was Mantis? The praying mantis that was always giving him shit on the show. He was like his Ed McMahon. Space Ghost brings back so many memories for me. I just remember being up late nights watching it when everybody was asleep, especially that second time that they showed it when they had Gundam Wing and shit, and they had all the cursing.
If you don't know about Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, look it up on YouTube. Probably.
YouTube probably have some stuff on it. I'm pretty sure that it's
if you
still
like
owned
our
by
show,
Cartoon
you're gonna
Network.
like Space Coast, Coast to Coast.
Maybe Cinemax, maybe Max.
Yeah, it's on Max.
I think it's on Max.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor, but could be.
Yep. Yeah. It's
I am here though.
Boomerang.
Boomerang.
Boomerang and
Different kind of Max. You're more like a Maxi Pad.
Hit us with the next one. Revolution. All right. So here's the deal. Revolution was yesterday because it's Monday, technically. So
yes,
we're just gonna read you the picks that we already had written down, but we forgot what we had written down, so we haven't seen any results. So we're gonna take picks because it's Monday and it's totally not Sunday afternoon. 2 something in the afternoon because it's Monday.
You want to start?
Yes. So, last week,
did we?
We did.
And they added 3 because AEW is it's just that's what they do. They add more matches.
What you're talking? Okay, I haven't looked at any of all this. So
this is the last points race of the season. The last.
Last race of the year, you can't hold out now.
WrestleMania's points will start April the 19th with Stand and Deliver going into night 1, and then, of course, night 2 of WrestleMania this year. We're for the Continental Championship. We have Okada, the champion, the Rainmaker, versus Brody King, the challenger. Max, who you going with?
He's too slow. I'm going with
So far.
I don't know who.
I don't know
either,
who they
but
are.
You're going Okada.
Yeah, I don't know who these people are.
Yeah, Okada. That sounds familiar.
Johnny.
Retain.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go Brody King because I have to.
And KB and the
K have already made their picks.
And the professional have already put their picks in. Do you want to tell them?
Yeah. So far we have Caleb, Sweet Tea, Max, and Johnny with Okada. Me and Kay with the professional with Brody King. Next match on the card is Chris Jericho defending the Ring of Honor Heavyweight Championships against Gravity. I will start this, and I'm saying Jericho because I don't know who the hell Gravity is.
You know, Jericho was just in town the other day with his
He was.
band.
I heard he was awful.
I have always been told growing up, and from experience, that Gravity always wins.
So you going Gravity?
But you know what?
All right.
But Jericho helped us through Y2K with his Y2J, so that's who I'm going for.
All right. Johnny?
He was nearly the cause of Y2K.
He was.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He was. He also has his own bowling ball. And in the last match for points, we have the United Kingdom, which is the Undisputed Kingdom. I apologize. Which is Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and whomever their partner is, Daniel Garcia, I think, against Shane Taylor Promotions. I have no idea who that is. I'm going to guess Shane Taylor and his friends. I don't watch AEW. I have class. So I'm going to go the Kingdom because I know who they are. So,
since I don't know who any of them are, and you and Caleb have gone with Kingdom, so shall I.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at.
Kingdom as well.
All right.
Unanimous.
We stand with the UK.
Gravity, Max is only on his own with Gravity. And everything else we all agreed with, other than, of course, y'all went Okada, me and Professional went Brody King. All right, so those are the picks for yesterday's.
Cool.
Because it's totally not Sunday. Revolution pick, AEW pay-per-view. Let's just say it just ended 2 hours ago because AEW pay-per-views take all fucking day.
Or night.
And night, and then some of the daytime.
Yes.
So, needless to say, I'm not going to talk about the results right now because I've just had enough of AEW. We will tally the points next week, and we will let everyone know who won on the season. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. All right, so this was what was going into last Monday's Raw. We didn't know who was going to challenge Rhea Ripley.
Are you sure we didn't know?
Or Bianca Belair, rather. Io Sky, actually, believe it or not, everyone thought Io was going to lose.
Really?
We thought we knew better. Because Io Sky would have been the better match,
no,
obviously.
it's because they fumbled it on Elimination Chamber and told us.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I do.
I
do.
Anyway,
I do. The commentator said something about...
The host, the guy that wears the glasses with the beard, asked Bianca
I forgot
how
about
she
that,
felt
but I
about
remember
going into WrestleMania
against
versus
Bianca Belair.
Against Io.
Or Io, yeah.
And then she said the same thing about going up against Io. So right there, that told you.
I forgot about that.
So
completely.
I didn't even watch Raw, and I knew Io was going to win.
So here's the deal.
Sorry,
there is a
rant.
rumor
That's
that Rhea Ripley will miss WrestleMania for undisclosed reason. Some kind of issue. I have heard rumors of several different things. One meaning that she could be out for, I don't know, 9 months.
Ooh.
Which is a possibility. She did go home to Australia in February of last year. Or not February. Could be a thing. Could be why they had to get the belt off of her.
Yeah.
Of course, they had a pretty intense fucking match. She's
It
pregnant.
It was good.
But, I mean, there
could
ways...
be other reasons. They could also be repackaging her.
The other rumor is that this is going to be just what it looks like, and we're going to have a triple threat.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking.
Because Bianca distracted Rhea Ripley, which is what gave Io the... Now, we don't know, like I said, or Mommy is going to be a mommy. I mean, she's foretold her own future. Either way, this is the somewhat of the picture of what Mania is going to look like for these girls. Here's the deal. If Io Sky doesn't win, I think it's a shame. Because that would mean that she held that title for a little more than a month and a half before Mania gets here. It'd just be kind of shitty. I don't know. Hit us with the next one. Here is the official poster.
That's a really badass poster.
For WrestleMania.
Like that.
With the final boss in the minds of everyone. I love the detail.
It's fantastic graphic.
Fantastic. I did have one on here. Caleb, of course, couldn't make it this week due to health issues.
Is that Batman in the middle?
No, that's The Rock. But here's the deal. I had one.
Here,
I had
like
one
Batman.
with Daniel Bryan's face peeking out of the middle. But I think this one's a lot better. Go ahead and hit us with the next one, Johnny. But this is the official graphic that is being used for John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. They had to get that face of John Cena frowning because John Cena does not smile in pictures. So they didn't have any stock photos.
Because if you smile in a picture, it takes your soul.
Is that what it is? I thought if you blinked.
That's what I've been told.
But if you hold your nose and you're wearing black socks, you're fine. Anyway, heel John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Rumor has it, not so much rumor as being passed around the internet. The John Cena heel turn was actually thought about being saved for Mania, and they were going to end WrestleMania with John Cena turning heel and beating Cody Rhodes for the belt, which would have been fucking epic. Yeah. Which makes you wonder why they did it the way they are, which means they've got an even bigger idea now.
Yes.
But that was the original plan, was to have Cena at WrestleMania send the fans home turning heel and beating their hero. Would have been fantastic. One of those, I won the title and y'all can kiss my ass. You know what I mean? Kind of thing.
I like what Randy had to say about it.
Well, we're going to get into that here in a minute too, but go ahead and hit us with the next one. That is the official graphic being used. All right. The Hall of Fame shaping up this week. There are several inductees already been announced. Go ahead and hit us with the first one, Johnny. Paul Levesque, 2025 Hall of Fame inductee. Of course, Triple H, the Cerebral Assassin, The Game, the Measuring Stick, fucking the man.
Yes.
Triple H going in on his own merit, under his own name. You know, they've got the Triple H on there, but he's going in as Paul Levesque, the creator rather than the character. I think that's awesome. Go ahead and hit us with the next one.
He's done a fantastic job.
Yes, he really has. Michelle McCool, former several-time Women's and Divas champion.
Cool.
Very lay cool. That's what it was.
It is lay cool. That's the Spanish for cool.
Wife of The Undertaker, guest judge on LFG. One of the most impressive showings in a Women's Royal Rumble in the debut Royal Rumble. Is there more deserving women out there than her? Yes, obviously there is. Am I upset about it? Not this one. This one's not the one I'm upset about. Not even close.
What are you upset about, Luke?
Go ahead, that's the next one, John.
He's not
this
the
is what I'm
only
upset
one
about.
That's upset. He's not the only one that's upset about this.
Lex Luger.
Murderer.
Piece of shit.
Admitted to it.
Has been inducted in the 2025 Hall of Fame.
But what about that guy? I think his name's Chris.
Yeah, if you can induct Lex Luger, a man who has while he did not kill her physically with his hands,
But did have a hand in it.
Had a open hand in the death overdose of Miss Elizabeth. Then I don't see the difference in Chris Benoit not getting his due in the Hall of Fame.
Poor woman.
I know that this opinion is gonna trigger some people. Sorry about it.
They have Jimmy Snuka in there, and he murdered someone. Why can't they have someone like Benoit, woman, China,
Lex Luger could never held a championship in the WWE. Not
Do
one.
you think that they're just
Then
inducting
what's the
him
point?
because he's dying?
I mean, it could be, or somebody else.
Let me ask you this though: what has he done? I know you got a lot of things that
No, go for it.
reasons why not, but give me a reason why he would deserve to go in.
Would deserve to go in. Name value. It's a name people know from the 80s.
Like
That's all
Luke
you
said,
got?
he's never won a championship.
Well, there you go then.
Well,
That's all
not
you
in the
got.
WWE. Now,
Okay.
that's my point. This is the WWE Hall of Fame. He has done, he wrestled there.
But no championship.
He beat Yokozuna in the main event of SummerSlam by countout. So he did win the belt.
No.
Him and the British Bulldog wrestled as a tag team called the Allied Powers for an entire year. Never even got so much as a sniff of a tag team championship defense, let alone reign as tag team champions. All of his shit was done in WCW. All of it. All of his world championships, all of his
Right,
tag
right.
team
But-
championships.
WWE now owns WCW.
And I get that, but here's the deal. Then there should be a wing. There should be a
WCW wing.
separate wing.
Yes, there should. You're right.
There should be some kind of a...
WCW wing.
Yeah, there should be some kind of a differential in this... I get it. The Hall of Fame inducts everything that has to do with the Hall of Fame. But if we have a celebrity wing, then why don't we have a wing
Right.
for that?
And
Right.
they have a legendary wing.
We have the people who they just induct without asking.
They don't
In the
do-
last couple of years, they call them the legacy wing.
No, they haven't been doing the legacy wing.
But you know what I mean. When they were doing it, people weren't even being contacted. They didn't even know their family members were going in. They
And
showed the wrong black lady. Who was the lady that they inducted? It was the wrong lady.
I don't remember, but they showed the wrong footage when she was inducted to the legacy wing.
Yeah, it wasn't
I
even
remember
her.
That. I can't
No.
remember who
And
who
the
it
family was completely outraged, and that's why they stopped doing the legacy wing.
Yeah, here's the deal. You have the Warrior Award. Good
They
enough.
didn't do it last year.
They didn't do it last year, which
We don't know if they'll do it again this year because
Dana Warrior is no longer with the company, so
there may not be any more Warrior Awards.
there might not be.
I
I
still
hear
have
that
faith in
after
that
this
since they
year,
just
we're not going to
continued.
have Hall of Fame at WrestleMania anymore, too. That is actually the rumor going around. So go ahead and hit us with the next one, Johnny. So these are the three standouts so far that have been officially announced. Triple H, Michelle McCool, and Fuckface. Now, if you hit me with the next one, Johnny, this hasn't been announced officially yet, but the Natural Disasters will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. This is, of course, coming from WrestleVotes Radio. It has been kicked around for a while. John Tenta, of course, Earthquake, played Shark in WCW. Was Hogan's main antagonist in 90 to 91
So
of
is he
WWE.
the father of Shark Boy?
Yes.
Okay.
Also was Golga. Does anybody remember the Oddities? With Luna Vachon, they were all the big, tall Russian guy, Kurgan.
Yeah,
The ICP walked
yes.
into the ring.
A
Okay,
little bit.
they had a big fat guy in a mask that wore a Cartman t-shirt.
Uh-huh.
Carried a Cartman doll with him.
Yeah.
That is Earthquake on the right. On the left is Tugboat,
Right.
or Typhoon,
Yeah.
or who everyone else remembers, the Shockmaster. The man who fell through the wall with the helmet rolling off during WCW, the big infamous Shockmaster.
Okay.
Fred Ottoman, who actually is a really nice guy. I've actually had conversations with him on Facebook. Super, super nice Both are expected to be inducted. So, Johnny, hit us with the next one. If they're not inducted into this Hall of Fame, they should be. So I'm inducting them into this Hall of Fame because I said so. So the Hall of Fame has got to be the natural disasters. Demolition was supposed to happen. They haven't announced that yet. So it's going to be interesting. We're running out of time. They're literally running out of time.
Are we on a time limit?
No. The Hall of Fame is running out of time.
Oh.
How many weeks do we got till Mania?
Oh, okay.
How many weeks we got? It's less. It's less than 40 days away. It's less than a month.
Something like that.
About 4 weeks.
Yeah.
3.5.
So we only have 3 inductees.
Well, just over a month.
We only have 3 inductees. We need somebody that's going. Triple H is the head, obviously. Bray Wyatt hasn't been talked about yet, which is disgusting. There are several people haven't been talked about yet that should have been. That are way more impressive, in my opinion, than Lex Luger. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. All right, Evolve took place on Tubi last Wednesday night. It was an interesting show, interesting concept.
I did not get a chance to
This
watch it.
was the main event, the WWE ID 6-Man Showcase, which featured the teams of Super Sean Legacy, Jack Cartwheel, and Cappuccino Jones, who has got to be the heir to R-Truth. The motherfucker wrestles, looks, everything just like him. Against Swipe Right, the team of Ricky Smokes and Brad Baylor and Jackson Drake. These guys are something else. They're a whole different kind of breed. I suggest going and watching it if you haven't. The opening match only critique I have of the two of the tag team, the women's tag team, was one of the opponents wore street clothes, looked like she just crawled out of the crowd, like there was no distinction, there was no wrist tape, no knee pads, no anything. I do not like that. Should have some kind of something. You know what I mean? Knee pads specifically. I don't like it when people don't wear knee pads. The rings can tear up your legs.
Yeah.
Really, really bad. They
I don't know
are
anybody
wooden
would.
and steel plats at the end of the day. That's what you're doing. Here's the deal. Cappuccino Jones is a star in the making. Sean Legacy is already a very well-known guy here in the Heartland and northern Chicago area. Evolve, it gives a new look at several people, also gives some of the NXT talent a way to stay relevant and look like big stars in front of the indie guys. These titles that they will eventually have will be defended on the indies, which is super cool. Anyone who does not see that is awesome is not a very smart person in the wrestling business. It is good for business.
Yep.
Super, super good for business. You're going to wrestle on a show that the WWE legitimately has a scout at.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to let you just take
pretty
that championship without somebody being there as a representation of WWE. Obviously, would you? Would you send your champion out without some kind of...
No.
No! You know where
Not.
most indie shows take place in the fucking boonies of Kentucky and shit? Ain't no way in hell I'm sending my champion there without somebody
Right.
with him. I don't want the belt stolen. And that shit happens. I watched an entire Wrestling Federation's stack of belts go missing before a show started. Somebody robbed the fucking locker room. It happens. Of course, the team of Cappuccino Jones, Sean Legacy, and Jack Cartwheel won after probably a 20-minute just painting and poetry in motion. Fantastic. It's going to be a great show. Looking forward to Wednesday to see if there's going to be any other adding to it, so to speak. I want to see some more stars. I want to hear some more stories. I want to see, but we have to build from the ground up. So I'm in until I'm not, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I got you.
Hit us with the next one, Johnny. All right. This is cool. the Crocket Cup is a tag team tournament held by the NWA for tag team wrestlers. That big tag team tournament. It was announced that Natalya will actually wrestle on an NWA card, which means the WWE is now reaching out to the National Wrestling Alliance, which of course is owned by Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins, who is a gigantic wrestling fan.
Right.
Where a lot of today's stars really get groomed over there. James Storm is over there right now. EC3. Damien, you remember Damien Sandow?
Yes.
He's over there. It's an incredible day to think that the NWA is actually going to have a WWE superstar on this show.
That's pretty cool.
Because NWA was the father of WCW.
I'm sure Caleb would have a lot more to say about it.
No, I think I covered
it's pretty cool, yeah.
Tag team tournament. I didn't grab any of the tag team slides, but I did grab this one. Hit us with the next one. All right. SmackDown. Randy Orton starts the show picking a fight with, obviously Kevin Owens, but picking a fight with not only Kevin Owens, but John Cena and The Rock.
That's right.
Saying that Cena was now The Rock's bottom.
He is now The Rock's bottom.
The
and that
people's
brings
bitch.
a whole new term to Rock Bottom.
Yeah, he's the people's bitch, is basically what he's saying.
Basically, yeah.
Here's the deal. I love Randy Orton. Any program, it's WrestleMania. Now it feels like WrestleMania. Randy Orton's back. Now it feels like WrestleMania. You have Cena, you have The Rock, you have Orton, all these boys. Orton obviously is going to work KO, but here's the deal. This is what we're building to, folks. John Cena's career will be ended by this man. Right up here. He will do it. It will not take a whole lot of time. December, at that last pay-per-view they're building for Cena, the Ruthless Aggression pay-per-view. I bet it's Randy Orton. I bet it's Orton that puts him out to pasture. Which, if that's the case and that's what we're building to all year, I'll be happy, man. Kind of makes you think what they're going to do with Roman. He's still MIA.
I've been wondering that myself.
Yeah, he's still missing in action for
a little while now.
A little while now. Like, if you're going to come out at Mania, we need to get you in a story of some sort. We don't have, like I said, we have 3 weeks. Maybe 4. That's it. WrestleMania. And then we start the clock all over again. Yeah. Insane. Randy Orton opening up is always great for SmackDown. Hit us with the next one, John. Also on SmackDown, Chelsea Green defended the Women's United States Championship.
Really cool.
41 days.
That was very cool. I loved it.
Tributing Mick Foley as she wrestled Meechin in a street fight. Meechin, of course, having the upper hand until a masked assailant come from out of the crowd, jumped up, kicked Meechin in the face, laid her out. Chelsea gets the pin. Lady pulls the mask off. It's Alba Fire. So Alba Fire is now Chelsea's other secret Hervis member, which here's the deal. We've been saying this forever that they needed another person. It didn't seem like a secret service if it's just one person. That's a bodyguard.
Yeah.
But now that we've got Alba, and here's the deal, Alba Fire's really good.
I like her.
Like, now she's going to get a chance to show what she can do by herself. I only see it going up for her. Especially if they're putting her with Piper, somebody that she knows super well.
Yes.
And Chelsea, somebody that she also knows super well.
Who is also, they're both veterans.
Yes.
They're both
and they play
learn.
ball, and that's the best part. Chelsea, of course, retaining best match of the night, honestly, of the entire night. Hit us with the next one.
She makes a really great.
Cody Rhodes come out showing his big shiner to cry. I called it.
Cody Rhodes.
I called he was going to cry.
Yeah.
But that does look like it hurt.
It hurt like a motherfucker, I'm sure. He's saying that Travis Scott wasn't what did it to him.
I
you
read
can see
that
it in
too.
the video. It was not, or it.
He did like an open.
It wasn't
hands.
The Rock. It was Travis Scott.
Oh, well, they were saying that
he came down.
He was saying Cena when he hit him with it.
I read a thing that he said it wasn't because of Travis Scott, but I still.
Yeah. He told everybody backstage that he told them to make it look good. So,
okay.
But the slap to the ear busted his eardrum, but the eye they believe was from John Cena's belt.
I don't know.
It's possible.
Well, he did that. He hit him like 2 or 3 good times after he had already cut himself. I don't know, but here's the deal. He come out.
It was vicious.
He wants The Rock. He wants fucking Cena. Says that you're over, bud. Coming for you, basically. I want to know why. Why would you do this? Why would you turn your back on everybody and this, that, and the other for to sell your soul? You're already a billionaire and you're already a movie star and you're already considered one of the greatest of all time. Why? That's what I want to know. Blah, 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 blah. Cody Rhodes does nothing yet again. And then it's announced for next week's SmackDown that he's going to be on Miz TV, which means he's going to do absolutely nothing again. Because all he's done is talk on a microphone since the Royal Rumble. That's it. He's had promos. He's your fucking champion. Why is the champion not defending at pay-per-views? Elimination Chamber, there should have been a title defense. Fuck the Rock bullshit. I get why they did it. Point is, he should have
had another 45 minutes.
Exactly, and why the fuck didn't Gunther?
We stayed and watched.
Why didn't Gunther have to defend his fucking title? Jey Uso won the main event at Mania. Doesn't mean Gunther's guaranteed locked for that next show. That's 60 days. You're supposed to defend the World Championship every 30 days.
I've been saying that for a long time. It's one of the biggest reasons I don't like him as champion.
And you know what the sad part about that is?
Kind of reminds me of Roman Reigns as champion.
You shut your mouth about the tribal chief.
Hey, first off, Roman Reigns. When you speak about Roman Reigns, you gotta have a finger in the air when you do it. It's important. That finger.
Not that finger.
No, that's the good finger. That's the other good finger. There's 2 good fingers. But anyway, Cody Rhodes comes out mouthing blah blah blah. I want to see John Cena, but everybody wants to see John Cena. Why ain't he telling us what's going on? And then next week, Miz is gonna come out and be like, "Hey, why didn't John Cena tell us what was going on?" And be like, "I don't know. What do y'all want to talk about? Oh, you want to talk about the same thing we've talked about for 6 months? About how John Cena is the greatest of all time and his career's, he's on his last run. He's going to be back as a full-time star, and we've seen him twice since January."
Yup.
Twice. And both of those were at the same building. He didn't even show up. He didn't even show up.
You know what?
To the SmackDown before the Elimination Chamber.
You know what? He was there. You just couldn't see him.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
Maybe.
It's because him and The Rock were kissing below the waist. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. All right, Jade Cargill, after one of the most long, drawn out, boring.
Oh Lord!
I did it for you. I did it for you, Bianca.
Yeah.
Why are you treating me like this? And then Jade Cargill comes out in one of the coolest fucking bodysuits she's ever wore. First off, sick looking blood stains on it, looking like Dexter and shit. Comes out. Bianca's crying. She's walking away from her. She told her, "I don't even want to fuck. You don't even fucking exist to me anymore." And starts walking away from Naomi. Naomi's like, "You ungrateful bitch. I did this for you." Blah, 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 blah. And then Jade comes out and her and Bianca stop. Bianca curtsies the fuck out. Is like, "All you." And Jade Cargill commenced to beating the fuck out of Naomi from pillar to post, from pillar to post, from pillar to post.
I still can't believe how fantastic she was
with
in
this.
Elimination
Now,
Chamber, though.
You know, she is Jimmy Uso's wife.
Naomi. I was talking about
Oh, Naomi, yes. It's kind of funny that she says that she did it for somebody, because somebody did that once before. Do you remember this, Johnny?
Yeah, I sure do.
I remember when Rikishi said that he did it for The Rock.
Yeah.
Well, now, you can definitely tell she's a part of this family. I did it for Bianca. That's hilarious. And kind of creepy. Because it looks like it fits. Which is even scarier. More attractive than the actual Naomi's face. I do have to say. She definitely looks good blonde and with a little bit of substance. And a big thong, because that's what Rikishi wore. He swore by him. And you only knew if Rikishi liked you. You knew. Because if he liked you, he wore a fresh fucking Titan shit. But if he didn't like you, he's wearing them motherfuckers all day. Soaking up all that yeet and all that. No yeet. Good Lord, stop it. And all that. And all that. All at the same time. And he was sharing it with everyone. Let me dip the balls in your soup.
Oh, God.
Terrible.
No.
All right. Get that fucking scary thing on the screen. Thank you. Now, this one was brought to my attention.
Hey, look, another scary thing.
There was a confrontation that took place a few months ago between before the Jade Cargill entry involving Shayna Baszler. It's confirmed by a half a dozen people that it happened, but nobody went
into details.
Please read that.
Into details, past Cargill had rubbed enough people in the Raw Women's division the wrong way, and Baszler was wanting to fight her until management found out and calmed the situation down. The time frame was when they were doing Baszler and Stark versus Belair and Cargill.
Okay,
matches.
I remember those tag matches.
It wasn't said that in particular happened other than it wasn't just one thing, and the belief is that some of this stemmed from inside the ring in those matches and some didn't. One woman star said that they believed the tension within the SmackDown side was worse than the Raw side.
Well, that's because Jade Cargill's on SmackDown. I mean, she only got to dip into where Shayna was. You know what I mean? Because Shayna's been on Raw. The thing about that is also at Elimination Chamber, Jade was caught in front of everyone saying that she demanded respect on her name, that basically she was the fucking star, and that the women's locker room was comparable to being in a room full of wolves.
You mean hungry superstars?
Which pissed off everyone.
I'd imagine so.
How could it not?
Who was the main person that pissed off?
Well, Chelsea Green was the first one to report with, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" Obviously, I mean she's Chelsea Green,
right?
Shared a picture covered in dogs and was like, "This is what it looks like when I have wolves," or something like that. Very straightforward shot at Jade Cargill. Here's the deal, Jade. Please shut up. Just shut up.
You haven't earned
I've said this since the beginning. When you got here, if you just shut up and be this and this, you're going to be fine. Your opinion doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
You also haven't earned your time there yet to get that respect.
You have been in this business for a cup of coffee. Period. You were brought in because of your size and your athletic ability into AEW.
Your look.
And when you left there, you come to the WWE, and the reason that it took so long is because you had to be trained fucking properly, the way you should have been trained since the beginning. That's also on Cody Rhodes. I would like to point that out. She was his project.
See, another bad idea.
I'm telling you, dude, the American Nightmare just fucking strikes again. Here's the deal. First off,
you know what? Maybe she should.
He really has turned into an American Nightmare.
Yeah. Chelsea Green is one thing. Chelsea Green can fight. I've seen her wrestle. She's as hardcore as anybody else. But Shayna Baszler can fight. And it's a whole different kind of fight.
Yeah,
and that's not the one woman on the locker room I'm going into a locker room not wanting to start shit with. Shayna Baszler.
I'd love to see these two go at it just because.
Maybe Asuka. Maybe Asuka. I watched Asuka get her ass whipped. I know Asuka can take punch.
I would like to see Shayna put her in her place.
Yeah. It would be good.
I like
just break her ankle.
Until I heard
break her fucking ankle. That's what they did back in the day.
You can't do that. Sexy Star did that, remember?
She broke her arm for a reason.
It was an accident.
No. Sexy Star broke her arm for real on purpose. And got blacklisted.
Don't do that shit.
Yeah, no, what I'm talking about is justified. Masato, fucking Hulk Hogan's trainer, literally 30 seconds into his first session, broke his fucking ankle on purpose. Put his shin, or had him get up. He had his ankle up in the air, and he took his fucking shin and dropped it across the fucking Achilles, the back part of the ankle, and broke his fucking ankle. And when he come back and wanted more, that's when the dude agreed to train Hogan. But he was trying to prove to him, it's like, you don't want it enough. I'll break your leg, and if you still want it after that, okay, then I'll train you. And that's the way they used to do shit like that. I'm not exaggerating. The Hart brothers used to fucking... Stu Hart used to stretch every single fucking person that come through the Hart dungeon. He was legendary at it. He would make... Bret Hart said in an interview once that you would hear people screaming over breakfast. From down in the fucking basement where Stu was stretching them.
That's why it's called
the dungeon. That's why it was called the dungeon. And it's a fucking dungeon, let me tell you.
Even for
Stu Hart did not give fucks at all.
Even for women wrestlers in the Pioneer days, they were thrown in the ring with men twice their size just to get beat. Just to prove that they could last in the ring. Earn your respect.
Carney mentality.
Earn your spot. I've never wrestled, and I know this.
Common sense. Or you would think. Anyway, hit us with the next one.
She just got a big ego.
All right. Of course, the way we end the night, LA Knight defeats Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship. We all knew this was coming due to Shinsuke's brother dying last weekend.
I did not know that.
It's the reason why this match didn't take place last week on SmackDown is Shinsuke's older brother passed away.
Oh.
He showed...
My condolences.
Because this match was supposed to already have happened, and instead, they did a small one-night tournament to determine a number one contender, even though LA Knight was already number one contender. And then they brought him, I'm guessing, back long enough to drop the belt. Which, again, is a shame, because he was gaining so much steam. And then they did nothing with him for a little while, and now as he's coming back, his brother dies, and he's got to start all over again.
You know he's going to come back even hotter and better.
Oh,
because he did this last time.
Truth.
It might give him some steam.
All in all, SmackDown, pretty decent. NXT was pretty decent. Of course, NXT tomorrow night, because this is totally Monday.
Yeah.
Will be the Roadblock free episode on TV, which will be Obafemi versus Moose for the NXT title.
Can't wait.
Both women's championships in NXT will be defended against each other.
Title.
Winner takes all. Let's see what else. There was something else that was supposed to happen. Numerous things. It's pay-per-view, folks. Sean Spears, congratulations to Sean Spears for beating Tony D'Angelo for the North American Championship.
Isn't Cora Jade
this
supposed
past
to be
week?
On there?
Cora Jade will be on the TNA pay-per-view.
That's right.
Wrestling Masha Slamovich. Update for her. She had a scary moment on NXT this week with Jordynne Grace. People thought that she had fucked up her knee again. She did not. What had happened was that she had taken a shot, rung her bell, went to climb the ropes, stumbled off the ropes, come down in the middle of the ring. This all happened during commercial break. As they come back, they ended the match due to her not being able to continue. Jordynne Grace wins.
Right.
A scary situation for everybody. She is fine. She was at TNA Impact this past 2 days later. Continuing the storyline for Masha Slamovich in the TNA Women's Knockouts Championship.
Good, I'm glad she was
so Cora Jade didn't get hurt, which is great. Same can't be said for the white boy that took Trick's knee to the fucking mush. And that 30-second fucking squash on NXT.
Kale Dixon.
Yeah, he took that boy's head off.
He did. That's why they use Kale Dixon so much for these squash matches.
Well, Braun Breaker destroyed him at one time, yeah.
Yeah, Kale Dixon's like, hell yeah, put me in there.
They're going to be the new version of Chase U. They're the ones that are going to get Andrew Chase back into Chase U.
I wonder where.
Because he's like, it's no more. It had to close its doors, and as he walked away, they were like, No, you didn't. No one actually made you do anything. You lost a match. You're the one that just don't close the fucking school.
But that would be keeping his word.
that's the whole thing, but it's going to play back around to him realizing, oh yeah, fuck Ridge Holland. I don't fuck what he thinks. You know what I mean? Trick Williams is the one that lost that for me anyway.
I really hope
Well,
that that's what they're
yeah.
saving Thea Hale for.
I think so too. Or Night Out. Be a real cool person to show up and fuck with Roxanne Perez on
I
Raw or
was thinking
SmackDown.
the same
Be
thing.
Or maybe
Yeah,
even
either.
show up as a bad girl and be her fucking partner, which would be even cooler, if you ask me. Or Ivy Nile. Her and Ivy Nile would be cool to see again. Her join Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. As her campaign supervisor or something.
Her cheerleader.
Yeah, it would be
Oh,
fantastic.
she would love that.
It would.
Chelsea would love having her own little cheerleader.
Oh yeah, every bit of it.
She's got her
Every bit of it.
bodyguard.
I was thinking like her personal assistant that carries around books and shit for her. Little nerd with the glasses. It's all
And
excited.
Also her cheerleader.
Perfect. Hit us with the next one. SmackDown overall was not bad. This is the news coming out just the other day. WWE is reportedly looking to the return of the Evolution all-female pay-per-view with tentative plans to host the Mohegan Sun Arena in Connecticut on July 5th. This is actually confirmed but not confirmed yet. However, this is what is being booked right now.
And this goes along with the Tough Broad segment that we are currently
Yes.
working on. We're doing the Mae Young Classic 2017, then the 2018, then Evolution, and then we will see
Cover
Evolution
this one, I
Part
guess.
2.
Yeah. Evolution was a interesting concept. Was offered Evolution 2. This isn't the first time they've talked about it. It was offered to Ronda Rousey in her contract if she would have stayed with WWE. This second pay-per-view was on the books, and Ronda Rousey turned it down. So it's been in discussion for the better part of the last 2 or 3 years. Because Ronda's been gone, what? 2 or 3 years, right? At least.
Yeah.
And she ended up calling it quits and doing that match with Shayna Baszler. It was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Thought it would've
Even
been a
though
lot
Shayna
better.
beat the shit out of her. They did beat the shit out of her.
I thought it would be better than it was, though.
But it was very worked. But congratulations to the women's roster. I hope that this is actually going to the next step, which is the booking of the building and,
And
shit.
this could involve
This
all
could
the
involve
brands.
anyone. Yeah,
I
this could
wonder if this would involve
Impact, NWA, TNA. I mean,
Do you think it would involve like the LFG and Evolve as well?
probably
That'd be
so.
really neat.
Maybe the OVW kids, Mal Snow.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it would be very interesting to see where they would go from this. I think it would be great. There's a lot of female talent out there that does not get showcased properly, in my opinion. There's more spots. Let me rephrase that. There's more great professional wrestling women than there is spots on the card. That's a problem.
That's why I like
Yeah.
the Mae Young Classic. You got to see these other veterans from other countries, the independent circuits. It was great.
We need a Wednesday night chick fights. Just give them their own fucking, like, Monday Night Raw.
You're going to give WWE another show for us to watch?
Why not?
All right.
I'm
okay with it.
Well, if it gives the women a better
A spotlight? That'd be
spotlight,
nice.
I think that would be great. And you could always do shit against WoW, because that's still out there.
Yes, actually.
You know what I
watched
mean?
it
I mean,
the other
it's-
day.
Any more wrestling on TV is a plus, if you ask me. It's getting interesting again. It's getting fun to be a wrestling fan again. And we're not even at WrestleMania. Like, this year has just begun.
Oh, yeah.
This whole year has been planned probably for the last
It's
2
been
years.
very exciting.
It's just getting better. It's just starting to warm up. Who knows, bro? Hit us with the next one, Big Bad Joe. All right, this is actually pretty cool. Check this out. All right, The Rock face run was October 2003 to. Hold
Do you
on a
want
minute.
his first
His first face turn?
November 5th to 99 to October
Yeah.
9th to 2002?
Last time he was a heel was October 18th, 2003, John Cena. And became a Guinness Book of World Record holder for the longest storyline babyface heel turn in history at however many days that is. There is an official thing out there, but it is officially now in the Guinness Book of World Records because WWE is considered legitimized again.
Mm-hmm.
With Vince McMahon not running it and it not being a company and more of a wrestling federation again, they can do what they want. It's fantastic. I think it's great. And pop culture, we have them at the ESPN Awards, WWE. They give out ESPYs for WWE Wrestlers of the Year.
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah. It's legitimized in the eyes of ESPN and NFL,
right.
and because they sell their merchandise, they sell their shirts, they sell their belts, they do all this. That WWE is officially
Hey, you know what? We
a
have
part of the brotherhood.
We have
Yeah,
shirts.
look at that merch.
We do. Pro Wrestling Throwdown merch is always on sale at streamlabs.com/pro wrestling throwdown.
That's right.
You can get all the stuff at the merch store. All of it. Buy all of it. Buy them in different colors. So that way, no matter how you leave the house, always be represented and you always match. Because they're always very comfortable shirts. Hats. No, two-fingered chisel. That's for the Rock. Hello, Shaka. Hit us with the next one, please. All right. So, Jonathan Coachman, for those of you who remember who the coach is, used to be an authority figure on screen.
I remember the coach.
Made it more famous by being The Rock's lackey as an announcer. He always used to fuck with him and Michael Cole. Announced that John Cena, due to giving up royalties from not being a good guy anymore, and the Make-A-Wish stuff that he's not going to be doing anymore, and all of the things that he does that he makes money off of as being a good guy, he's being compensated by the WWE, all of it, and then some. So,
wow.
Mr. John Cena is not, because that was the biggest concern for John Cena this whole time, which is true. I've been a good guy for so long, my source of income.
I've seen videos of
why am I selling my name if I'm not going to make money off of it?
I've seen videos of kids throwing
Crying.
their toys down the stairs. I don't want it anymore. He's a bad guy.
There's only one other heel turn in the history of professional wrestling that it's on par with, and that's when Hogan turned.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
I
Kids
think it's
tore it.
worse.
Kids burnt their Hulkamania shirts.
Not just
Their
kids.
toys.
Grown
Adults. Yeah, here's the deal. Man, you guys really have something. Don't fuck it up now.
Yeah.
Let Cena beat fucking Cody Rhodes. Let him ride with the fucking championship as a heel.
Yeah.
Make him dictate who gets title shots and win. Just to make it piss off the rest of the fucking internet wrestling community. It's fucking great. You have gold right now. Don't fuck it up. Please.
Yeah, the gullible people are hysterical right now, and
it's fun.
It's fun to watch.
It's getting fun to watch.
It's a lot of fun to watch.
Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. Oh, yeah. So, this is our Mania storyline that's being built.
I've seen this. I love it.
Peacemaker versus Homelander with Black Adam as the god trying to take Peacemaker's soul. Or Cody's soul. It's actually a cool segue because I believe we're going to get into the Hulkverse.
Peacemaker's not exactly a real nice guy,
again
though.
next. I'm almost certain it's the Hulkverse next, which is, of course, as everyone knows, we ride the Hulk Hogan train.
Don't do this.
This
I hate it.
is Dare Dude. This Dare Dude. It says his prayers, eats his vitamins, but he can't see 3 feet in front of him. It's totally Hogan.
Not the Bro Devil?
No.
Or
Man.
Dude Devil?
No, Devil Dude.
You say so.
Dare Dude. Yes. DD.
Well,
I call it Hogan in a minute.
It's still Double D. I'll go with it.
This is the next one.
What the?
That's Hulk Hogan as
fuck?
Tarzan. That's a historical Hogan.
Would he fit in that loincloth?
Not the cannon he's packing. You wonder why his leg drop was so effective?
Make it go away.
Built like a fucking...
I don't like it.
Nos can. Hit us with the next one, please. This is the Hulk
What?
Father.
I like that one though.
It's the Hulk Father. He's gonna make you an offer, brother.
Not bro father.
No. Maybe. Father, dude. Go ahead, this is the next one. That's everyone's worst nightmare. That's Hulk Hogan as Peter Pan. He never gets old, brother.
Not Peter
Bro
Pan,
Pan?
it's Link. Not Peter Pan, it's Link.
Link doesn't have the red feather. Link has a white
But
feather.
Peter Pan doesn't have elf ears.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
His ears are a bit pointy.
Yeah, in the original, he had pointy ears.
Really?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Because Tinkerbell also had pointy ears.
That's because she's a fairy.
Yes. Yes, he is. But trust me, he's got pointy ears. Hit us with the next one. Ha-ha! That's Hulk Dolph. Or as we call him, Hogan the White.
Oh my gosh.
Which says a whole bunch of things
Oh
that
my
I'm
gosh.
not going to get into. But Hogan the White. We'll just go with the fact that he's a grand wizard and move on. Hit us with the next one,
I'm
please.
not even going to comment on that.
Oh,
my God.
No,
that one.
you
No.
did not just
No.
ruin him. He does not belong in the
It's
Breakfast
Hirsch Hogan.
Club. What?
It's Hirsch Hogan. Or I'm sorry, Hogan, Hulk Nelson.
I don't like it.
I like Dude Nelson better.
Smoke up, Johnny.
I like the name, but I still don't like the picture.
Well, I know that the dude's hair looked a little stupid, but it was the 80s. Hit us with the next one, please.
Actually, I like his hair. This is fantastic.
We're just going to call it the Predator. So I think it fits.
No, I'm good with it.
Totally the Predator.
Predator.
He looks like he's hissing or taking a massive shit.
Constipated.
Cannot determine.
Jesse,
Constipated.
you should have put Jesse the Body in back there.
Hit us with the next one. Full Hogan. Hulk Hogan in his own season of Full House with all of his
Definitely
favorite
went
actors.
And I now
There you go.
request to see some Brady Bunch Hulk Hogan.
Fucking stupid. Up top in the middle is the best one of them all.
That's
It's the best one of them all.
wow.
Uncle Joey's one actually looks like Uncle Joey, which is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
And Bob Saget looks like fucking Bob Saget over here in this corner
Yeah.
to an extent. Whatever the fuck happened in the middle, I have no idea. None.
It looks like Jesse the Body Ventura.
I like that his eyes are different colors in every one of the fucking pictures, too. Fantastic. Hulk House, Season 1. This is the next one.
Do we change the name?
Four brothers. It's a story about Hogan and his four brothers. Brother.
I have nothing to say.
There's a 15-minute dinner where they're all saying their prayers and eating their vitamins.
Brother.
Good night, brother. At my age,
Good night,
under
brother.
my feet never leave the ground.
Yeah, brother.
And may I add that Mark Wahlberg looks pretty good as Hogan. Just saying.
Not bad.
I don't give a fuck about Tyrese. Punk ass bitch. Excuse me, ejector seat, cuz. Hit us with the next one, please.
It doesn't really look much different.
It doesn't. It's actually kind of scary.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at
Hulk Hogan playing Simon Cowell doesn't exist. It can't hurt you. Hit us with the next one, please. All right, so this is from home. I want you to read this for me, Max.
what?
Read
is
that
this?
for me.
Can
From West Frankfurt.
Can he read it?
Can
Some
you read
loose
that?
Booty detergent. What?
Degenerate.
I don't have my glasses on.
I got you.
You
Some loose booty degenerate lost their butt plug on Main Street by the coffee shop. This is true. This town is truly something else. Do you see the pink
I
butt
saw
plug?
that on Facebook the other day.
It's legitimate. It happened in Frankfurt.
Oh God.
This is the town that I live in,
Yeah.
and that is
okay.
the coffee shop
They
I
plug in
go
their booties.
to
That's a loose ass booty.
almost
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
every week.
Damn, look like a doorknob.
Okay.
That Hogan will rule you.
Brother.
All right, y'all. With that, that's the end of the show.
That's it.
That's it. There's no fucking stories this week. Everybody's build towards Mania, but it's a slow fucking build.
It's exciting, though.
Roadblock Tuesday. We'll have some review for that. Obviously, next week we'll have the review of the pay-per-view that took place yesterday, because it's totally not Sunday, it's Monday. Raw we will also review next week, because it just happened and I don't have any graphics ready for it, so, or pics or anything like that. And Johnny said, nuh-uh, not till Tuesday, so I talked him into 10:30 and all that, so y'all are welcome. I hope you enjoyed Raw. I hope you enjoyed AEW. For some ungodly reason, if you didn't, you're more than welcome to like, comment, subscribe.
Please
AEW
do.
fans or something else entirely. Be sure to hit us up on all social medias.
Right.
Be on the lookout for possible meet and greet coming up WrestleMania weekend. More details as they come.
Pay attention to us on Facebook.com/Pro Wrestling Throwdown.
That's right.
Make sure you join the group page.
Group page. Be sure to join us on
Yes.
TikTok, wherever you can find Pro Wrestling Throwdown. And I guess with that,
Keep it right.
keep it